You are welcome to the very first episode of Trending. My name is Toke Makinwa and you are watching HipTv. First of all, happy Valentine's Day, guys. Being my first episode, I have a super duper guest with me today. He or she will be joining me after this short break. So you want to sit tight, you do want to hold your breath, okay? Because I will be introducing my guest to you when we come back. Welcome back, guys. As I said earlier, it's my very first episode and I'm really excited. A lot of people have heard about trending and some people are asking, what exactly is trending? Good question. On today's episode of Trending, we have one of the mavens in the house. Now, as you all know, there are a few mavens in the music industry, but this one is extra special. Why? Maybe because he hosted the Headies in 2013. A good old doctor and my personal friend, Dr. SID, is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Dr. SID. Mavens in. This is me dancing. Something about it.
Yeah, but the last time I saw you dancing with somebody you were interviewing, it wasn't very nice.
Really?
Yeah.
How can you say that to me? I gave you all of that.
Taking a Mickey?
No, I was actually showing him how it should be done.
Okay.
You know, revise.
I'm honored to be here. This show is actually quite nice.
And it's the first time.
It's amazing.
You're my first guest.
I'm honored to be
my very first guest, Dr. SID. Yes, I just did the whole psych thing this morning. I thought to myself, what would he be wearing? What would he really look good in? And then I thought green would be the color. And yeah, there's some green in there, which is absolutely fun. Touch of green.
So it's an honor to be here. Trending is absolutely lovely. The set is amazing. It looks fabulous. So
Thank you.
What's up?
Your Surulere song started, took off. It's still trending. Then the video came out and it was absolutely wonderful. I really, really loved the concept. Who came up with that concept?
I did. You know, Surulere was such a big song and it was such a personal song. But I didn't really want to make the video about me. I wanted to pick a topic that some people out there could relate to, at least, you know, because new couples being forced to bear children immediately and not focusing on what's important, or them actually getting to spend time as husband and wife before making babies, family pressure, you know, and all of that. And I thought it was something that actually we should touch on in video.
Or everyone can relate to it, actually.
Husbands can just give in to that pressure and not be patient with the wife or whatever. So that was something that I wanted to go in. Another part of the video was also showing where I've come from, where I'm at, pretty much, because, you know, Dr. Sid has been in this industry for a long time.
Yes, he has.
I've been through a lot of things, ups and downs, and for me, I'm just grateful to God to still be here and still be relevant.
I must say to you, the message behind that song, like even before I watched the video, just listening to the song, you know, everyone, apart from, you know, someone who's, you know, waiting for a child, you know, if you're waiting for a job as well, someone who basically just wants change in their life, it's such a powerful message.
Yeah, because
no, I haven't finished, because you're not that deep, love. So where did all of that come from?
I am that deep.
You are? I've never seen you that deep before.
No, the truth of the matter is that if you've actually been paying attention to a lot of the songs, they're not your regular average songs. And if you think about it, it's the song Surulere is pretty much just in plain sight. It's not even that deep at all. It's just really a song that talks about
my enemies way on the front.
No go tired and then go tap out. When they see me, then they shout out. Cause I give them the money like give me hand out.
It's deep, man. That's like deep stuff. That's not like, ooh, licking lollipop.
No, but if I went deep, I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't understand it. But if you think about it, the Surulere song is just pretty much touching on things that we already know. But sometimes we don't put it together in the same way, or we don't think about it in that way. So it's just pretty much bringing out something that everyone already knows or everyone can already relate to. Because for me, I don't know, when you think about it, say at the end of the day, then go pass out. You know, go tired, and I know go tired, and them go tap.
Enemies, they wait for me to something. No, well, I didn't write the lyrics, and my singing is not that great. But I mean, yeah, it's
I'm just
exactly
you know,
as you said.
I'm glad people understood the song for what it was, and people can relate to it the way we wanted them to relate.
Let me tell you when you know that you've really done well. Is, you know, when you're walking down the streets and even the Okada rider is walking down singing "Surulere" because it means something to them.
Yeah, it does.
You know, so it's well done, my friend.
Thank you.
Well done. So how was hosting the Headies last year?
It was a lot of fun, but it was also a lot of work as well, because you know what you see in front of the cameras is a lot of chaos, a lot of chopping and changing.
Always chaos backstage,
you know,
yeah.
So, you know, I think when I did our best to give a good performance, you know, it could have been a lot better. But, you know, I mean, I'm proud of what I did, and I'm looking forward to doing more.
I need to introduce our next two presenters. His name is synonymous with photography, while hers is synonymous with broadcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the internationally renowned celebrity photographer and the elegant and graceful Kelechi Amadiobi and Fumi Iyoda.
So should we be adding host, compare MC host to your CV?
Definitely. It's actually been on there. I just haven't done it for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it was really nice to watch you because I watched the show and I thought, you know, you really seemed very relaxed and the jokes were flowing. There was no point where you got stuck, which is fantastic. So it's
Pulling a rabbit out of the hat.
yeah, but that's nice. At least you pulled it off real well. I mean, the rabbit didn't come out as a goat; came out as a rabbit, which is good. So I heard that when you were called to, you know, host the Headies, you're on holiday with your woman. Yeah. So would you like to tell us how you guys met? Tell the world how you guys met.
Not really.
And what she's like. What do you mean not really? You're on trending. You have to spill.
I don't have to spill.
Yes, you do. That's why.
I don't have to. I don't have to.
Yes, you do, dude.
Trending.
Why do you think you're here? What, to tell you how good looking you are and how? Well, you already know that. Just tell us. How did you guys meet?
We have at that time I was trying to get into my fitness, and she was getting equipment for the gym, so we met at sports.
That's a lie.
And she was she just said to me, "Oh, I like your music," and I thought she was absolutely stunning.
Aww.
And you know, as a guy now, you just try and start to get
lucky.
The number.
So what is she like?
Oh, she's amazing. She's my biggest fan. She's my best friend. She's always interested in making me better as a person and as an artist.
I've never said this side to him. Should I grab your tissue, love?
You don't know that. You know, so I mean, she's just. You know when they say, when God makes a man, He makes a woman, and that's that's like.
Your soulmate.
Yeah, your soulmate. And to be honest, that's what I feel like I found mine. So.
Oh my gosh, Dr. Seed. I like this side of you. Okay, I really like it. So I think this should stay. What are you guys doing? Well, we've never really seen that.
Hey man, don't worry.
What are you guys doing for Valentine's?
It's a surprise.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I mean, not actual plans, but is there going to be, you know, some crying? Is there going to be...
She likes surprises. Well, don't cool down first.
Okay, I'll try not to. What did she think about you being in the limelight? Was she, you know, good with it? Did she have some adjusting to do? Or what was it like with both of you?
I mean, everyone has reservations about, you know, being
people
out there.
In the limelight.
Of course, she comes from a family that is pretty private, you know. So when her name is out there and all that kind of stuff being attached to it, sometimes it gets a little overbearing. But I mean, she's a very strong woman. And she's learning to deal, you know, and you know, like she understands that it comes with the territory. So it's, like I said, I'm a blessed guy.
So you mentioned something about chocolate cookie business last year.
Yeah.
Are you still thinking about operating it?
We had some production issues, but we're putting it back together. Bigger and better, and we're branching out as well. So we're gonna let a little cat out of the bag just yet.
I mean, production issues always happen in every sector. So they're one of those things when you start a company. So when exactly is this wedding? You know?
Summer.
Are you gonna give me a month? Like I'm your friend. You know, you can just give me.
Summer.
You know, summer in Nigeria is very broad.
Yes.
So
summer, global representation of summer.
So this should be about starting from about May, June. Crux of summer or early summer? You just give me a month, like
summer, no me.
Oh Lord, he's gonna be one of those. Okay.
No, it's just, you know, it's a special thing, and it's something for the family. Yes, my friends and my fans are part of my larger family. You know, something that I have to just keep a little.
So, what will you be announcing when the date is, or is it gonna be private? I mean, when that time comes, are you gonna? I mean, because you're a celebrity and everyone wants to know everything that's going on in your life. So are you going to be, hey, is there going to be like post-its that come out say Dr. Sid and Simi?
It's going to be a very, very, we're trying to make it a really small
Am I invited?
event. I don't know yet.
What do you mean?
If you invite me for your own, I'll come.
Get off my set. What? I'm just playing. I was just playing. Okay, since it's the Valentine's season.
Quid pro quo.
Okay.
How much they like? Invite me for your own.
No problem. No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is month of love, so I can't ask you. When is your wedding?
I
did do something recently, like.
Did I?
Yeah.
Really?
One of the news and all the blogs and.
I was.
Finally.
Registry. Finally. Wow. Gee.
See, it's not easy when you're on the other side.
Well, it's the season of love. Okay, so I mean, for people who, I am in love. It's a wonderful feeling. He's amazing. He's an amazing guy. But I am the one doing the interviewing, and you're supposed to be answering the questions. Do you get that? That's how it goes here. So tell me, I know you're a good boy now, and you're getting married, and you have someone in your life. But looking back on the years, what has been your worst Valentine? What has been your best Valentine? What have you received that you thought? Tell me one present you received that you thought, oh my gosh, she's so sweet, and one that you received that you thought, nah.
I'm not fussy.
Okay.
I'm not a fussy guy, so I don't really say, oh, you didn't get me anything for Valentine's. No, I'm not that guy. For me, the beauty of Valentine's is just being with that special person. So have you ever... if I don't get a card or whatever, I'm fine. As long as she's there with me, I'm good.
Okay, let's forget about the present. Maybe, behavioral... Yeah, in the past, like, have you had a girl, like, show up with, like, 10 friends on Valentine's Day? Like, nasty things that, girls have done.
Not really.
You've had it really good, haven't you?
I have, actually.
Oh, okay.
I know how to pick them.
Okay. So there was a time you decided to unfollow everyone on Twitter. Were you going through an early life crisis?
My father died. I was coping. Some people were being mean and insensitive. And it comes to the territory, people insult and whatever. But at that point in time, I just felt, you know what, I don't have to take this. And I decided to unfollow everyone and take a break and a breather, and then start following people back who I felt were actual Dr. Sid fans. You understand? Because you have a lot of people who follow you on Twitter, or ask you to follow them.
You get to read the things you're saying.
DMs and say all sorts of negative things, all sorts of nasty things. If I'm following you on Twitter, we can have conversations. You have access to me. Don't abuse it. Do you know what I mean? So at that point in time, it happened. Maybe people say it was a wrong decision or whatever, but that was how I dealt with it.
But that's how to deal with it. And when people grieve, it's kind of different.
I started following people back. Some people took offense. People who were my true fans actually understood the situation and didn't really take offense. And then, but things happen.
Well, dealing with loss is a really, really, really deep time for anyone. And
you can't put a template on how to
deal with it. Yeah. How's the journey been?
It's been difficult, but it's been also motivational as well. My father was a very talented, was a great man, and he's left a legacy for me to follow. There's big shoes for me to fill. So right now, I'm just doing everything I can to make sure that my life lives up to that standard, lives up to the name that he's left behind. Because being in this series is a big deal, and I am in this series. And I'm also Dr. Sid, so I have to make sure that Dr. Sid lives up to the expectations of being at this series.
And you also have to handle his business as well, because I know that you've been, doing a lot of your dad's business.
My dad had a production company, which I pretty much had to take over and run with my brothers and my sister and my mom.
Oh,
we're doing all right.
All right. Now, on that note, we'll go on a short break. When we come back, Dr. Sid is still in the building. We will be grilling him and asking him all the questions that you guys want to know about. This is Trending on HipTv. We'll be right back.